smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fast for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rebel, busy man shit, nigga. They take their head over, nigga. I read what Eve did to Adam, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like Samson, I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Circle up and stay alert. Another cop can stretch the nigga. He ain't demon, it's an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening. Is it effective? If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jacob. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. As who run this shit, but their question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't just do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that pipe first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raised up the chain. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite their hand and speak, but you will never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He drop a sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, I with that hollow side, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get that boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
Those are messed up, no. Bad news is to beat your home, nigga. Yeah. Go on, get on that ass real quick one time. 144, baby.
Run that shit up, Trey.
They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they trade that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, me whole car. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, so that bitch is either or. Yeah, I know them niggas ain't cut like that. I swear I'm too hardcore. Wait up, let me make a call right quick. I'ma start another war. I was hurting when she left, but I don't care about anymore. I need a Vaseline like my Nina Puffer boy. Took a Zoc, watch the dark. Matter of fact, lock the door. Any problem, let them come. We gon' snatch they soul like Shang Tsung. Put them out of service, keep them tools like Miss Harvey. Try to hope it's way too late. I'm headed straight to the safe. Throw that one up like a trophy. I'm that nigga, ain't no debate. Told them boys we taking over. Call them up like set the date. This shit a piece of cake. Yeah, my bitches came from Whole Foods. Told them put on that top 3. Then bring me my house shoes. Don't make excuses, make moves. These niggas ungrateful, gotta show them UPK rules. I make hits like I can't lose. They said you get on, you gon' represent. I said of course. Soon as they crank that beat, I ride that bitch just like a horse. She about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, the whole cart. You ain't know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the fart. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You even low on this Lord, told that bitches either or. Yeah, I know them nigga ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our court. Yeah, I just got off the call. I'ma start another war. Spit a plate up with my niggas, get your knife and your fart. They ain't locked in with the count and when you speaking to me fart. Yeah, I just took the floor. Ain't no cowards in my campaign. They can't stop the campaign. Tell them bring the champagne. They know I'm a champion. They can see the outcome. Get them niggas bad, got them tied down and out there. You can't do with them steps. Them niggas been down since day one. We run up the bands, bitch, like Dylan. They say you get on, you gon' represent. I said, of course. Soon as they pray that beat, I read that bitch just like a horse. Yeah, about to go dumb, yeah, bitch, we whole cart. Yeah, know they call me Obi-Wan. I come with the force. You gon' ride, yeah, of course. Get it lit up like a torch. You either low or this low, told that bitches either or. I told you niggas, you ain't cut like that. I swear I'm to our car. And I just made the call. We gon' start another war. Yeah.
You boy. You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my niggas. Yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Ramon with me. But that was my niggas. It'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding general, your honor. Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, like you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey,
Hey, Shalom, Israel. This is Akashka in the Bahamas, priest and officer of 50. To all the brothers, Yahweh Bayashim, Yahweh Shai Barakutam. To all the sisters, Yahweh Shema Adatam Bayashim, Yahweh Shai. Now, this evening, Thursday night class. Before we get into the class, just want to say a couple of things as we move through the earth, with things we coming in contact with challenges we having. And I had a glorious time at Passover. I'm getting all prepared for the next one, making some plans, hoping that the Lord come back prior to the next Passover. But nevertheless, I'll be making some preparation to go to the Passover and hopefully events prior to the Passover. All the way in the Bahamas, I need to make myself to spend more time with the brothers. That's my plan to do this year. Now, before we get into our topic, which is going to be talking about heaven and hell, I just want to say, I've been in contact and communication with people near and dear to me after coming into the truth. Now, I know a lot of them have this stumbling block. Whenever they do any research on the truth, they have this block about how the Bible does not limit a man to having one wife. And I'm only saying that because that seemed to be the issue with everybody is around. Nobody is saying it. All they're saying, oh, I'm not into that. I don't agree with that. But yet they really don't want to say it because they don't want to go to the Bible and prove or disprove whether that feeling what they have is correct or not. Now we know that the Bible does not limit a man to having a single wife, but we also know that the Bible is not saying that a man must have more than one wife. We also realize that the Bible is not saying that a man must have a wife. So we realize that, but in that, I'm saying the conversations that I'm having, people seem to have that in the back of their minds, not bringing it out. But that seemed to be the hesitation with them wanting to listen any further to the truth. I see you, Sister Tish, Yahweh Shema Tamba Shemir Shai. And before we get into our topic, if you have any questions, just go ahead. I'm just getting prepped for our talks, our class for the night. If you get any questions, feel free to just say that, and we'll go from there. Now, back to what I'm saying. Coming in contact with people, realizing that they have enough information on ISUPK to realize I stand on that. So, and that meaning that the Bible allows men to have multiple wives. I'm saying all that because that's a roadblock that seemed to be set in front of me. Salakia. As I reach out to people, talk to them, they've done their preliminary research, and not only people out of the house, but people in the house. They've done their preliminary research to realize if they accept the truth, they must also accept everything that's being taught by the truth. And so I think the issue is they think that every man wants right away to go and have multiple wives and have not even thought about the process and not even look at the school. So I find that to be very interesting. But nevertheless, that shouldn't cause anyone not to come into the truth. Everybody needs to listen, ask questions. Hey Shalom, I'm just saying a couple of things before we get the class started. If you have any questions, let's go ahead and ask your question.
I need to get a clarification back on Isaiah 30 and 22. I need a clarification on that voice.
Isaiah Are you going to be able to read it?
No, sir.
Chapter 13, verse 22.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so what I'll immediately do, chap should be in. I'm gonna firstly make a note. Just bear with me a minute here. Get my
Yes, sir. Shalom. I mean, okay. What is it? Pardon me?
Salakia.
Salakia. Salakia. Okay, Salakia.
Okay. All right. So we'll look at that and we'll see where we go from there. Let's see. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 22. Ye shall defile also the covering of thy God, of the graven images of silver, and the ornaments of thy molten images of gold. Thou shalt cast them away as the menstruous cloth. Thou shalt say unto it, Get thee hence.
Yeah.
That's the scripture. What that is that
Yeah, the terminology was the menstrual cloth. That was my issue. I was trying to figure what's a menstrual cloth.
you know when women having menstruation, when they having their period, when they
Yes,
bleeding,
yes.
that's what it is. That's the menstruation
Yes.
when women having menstruation. And so in those days they didn't have a tampon or a pad. They had a cloth. Right? Like how women is use tissue.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so they women will use a tissue. They don't have a tampon or a pad. So in those days they had a cloth. So now if I read it again,
Oh,
see if you get a better understanding from this way. If I read it like this again, knowing that that's what the ministering cloth is.
yes. Okay, that's okay. I just will make sure I have my facts straight.
Can.
Can.
You know, you actually know at this point, as you're sitting in class, you I hope you're not getting your facts straight to battle anybody. You're not battling it.
No, I don't have about. I don't know when I do read it, I'll have a clear understanding of what I'm reading.
Okay, can. Salaki, just hold on for me. All right, so you get a clear understanding now. You good with that? Let me read the scripture again. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 22. Ye shall defile also the covering of thy graven images of silver, and the ornaments of thy molten images of gold. Thou shalt cast them away as a menstruous cloth. Thou shalt say unto them, Get thee hence. So what this is basically saying, I think you get it now, right? This is talking about the graven defile. So you shall defile also. So that means don't pay respect. I think Captain went over this. don't honor. What you do with those graven images of silver and the ornaments of thy molten images of gold, cast them away. Like how a woman will cast that cloth away from her, not wanting that to be around her after the use. You good with that? Okay. All right. So the way to say thank you is Tawada. And we will need to go over some more of our Hebrew words so y'all could practice using them even more. But we'll do that. We'll set aside some time to do that. Very near future.
So like,
Okay. Come with it.
we said Tawawa.
To water.
You can, how we can spell
We,
that? T.
we're gonna go. I think what we're gonna try and do is the next time we have class, if it's to warp with y'all, we're gonna try and start up maybe like a half hour earlier, and even before we go live, and just go through some Hebrew. I'll give you all words. We'll get the proper spelling, and
Okay.
we'll do that. So prepare to do that. Once everything is to warp, the next time we have class, like on Sunday, y'all come in with your mind prepared to come in a little earlier, and we'll start going over the Hebrew before we actually go live. Okay, so hold that until Sunday. We'll go through all those words. Okay, now
Done.
okay, so I answered that question which you brought back up. Now I want our topic to be in this wise, because as you come into the truth, there are going to be many challenges that you're gonna have to meet. You're gonna have to stay the course. You're gonna have to do exactly what the Bible and ISUPK say. You can't waver. All right. The only way you're gonna get through if you follow the instructions correctly. If you're instructed to walk a certain way, you must do that. If we are asking you not to eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, you can't sneak and eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Okay? If we saying you following the dietary laws, you must follow the dietary laws. If you ask whatever you're asked to do, you must follow them verbatim. This is a spiritual journey you're on. Most High is gonna see whatever you're doing, he's gonna strengthen you. Satan is gonna come and challenge you. So you must stay the course firm. Do not waver. If you want help, ask for help. Do not keep things to yourself. If something is going on in your life and you're not comfortable with it, if you keep it to yourself, it's more of a problem. You're not gonna get over it if you keep a secret. Like the old movie Crocodile Dundee, the crocodile say they tell the gossiper in the town all the secrets. So when the gossiper tell everybody else secret, he say then you ain't got no problem because everybody know everything. So I'm saying to you, if you're battling with something in your life, you need help, don't keep it to yourself. Express it, and like Cap say, there is someone in this organization to help you. You don't need to talk direct to me, but you need to make sure that you keep the lines of communication open to get the help you need. All right? And that's why I was picking the topic for today, heaven and hell. Because right now, we understand the people in the world don't see it, but this is actually a hell. They don't see it and appreciate it. And this is not our rest. And this is not where we can be most comfortable. ISUPK is here to guide us. The captains, all the men above you, they're here to guide you. You must use that tool that you have. You have tools available that you must ask for counsel, and when you get that counsel, you must follow that counsel verbatim. Don't switch to the left or the right. Stay firm. Stay on that counsel. So I'm just trying to encourage y'all, to stick with it, to be firm, ask questions, and whatever console you get. And
Shalom.
with that, shalom. And with that, I turn the class over to Captain and Priest and Captain of 13,000, Captain Naita. Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barak Atah.
Yahweh Shem Shrokatham. Yahweh Shema Tava Shem Shai. How y'all doing?
To up, sir.
All good? All right.
Kind of
You
an answer.
have any questions?
But young man Bryce had a question. I went back over it. The same question we had. I think he get a clearer understanding about it with the menstrual cloth.
Mm-hmm.
We went back
Okay.
over that again. When I explained to him, with the cloth was and how the women want to get that away from them as soon as possible after its use. So that's the same way the idols. That's the way God is saying, get those idols away from you. And so I think he understands it a little better now.
Okay.
But if you want to go into it anymore.
Okay. Unless he have any more questions on it.
Can't, sir.
I mean, if not, let's go to Deuteronomy 7 and 1. All right. All right. We just go get into a certain characteristic of the Most High. All right. And the characteristics that, or attributes we should try to attain. All right. Come on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 1. When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it, and has cast out many nations before thee, the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the Canaanites.
Right. So all these are what? Other nations, right?
Cancer.
Right. The Christian church, whatever church you're in, they like to say what? That God is what? All love.
Cancer. God love everybody.
Yeah, he love everybody. You know what I mean? And when you try to bring read the Old Testament, what do they say? That's in the Old Testament.
Cancer.
Let's see what's in the new. All right. Love to claim that. All right. And that's only because we have been taught that the Most High, he is like a what? If you had to choose between parent, right? And how
he's like a father.
Okay, that's what we know, but the church teaches.
Oh, the church teaches that that he's like a mother.
Like he's like a mother.
Cancer.
You understand? Not like a father. When a father, he is, he tell you something, you better do it. Mommy telling you still think you have some type of leeway. And you even see it with the kids. Mommy try to deal with the kids, tell the kids, to stop, doing certain things. Kids sometimes play around before, he or she try to do it. That father open that voice on them. They're going, they're going to sit up, look, and do exactly what that father says to do. You understand? 99.9% of the times. Right? Now read on.
And the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
You understand? And that's one thing with the Lord. The Lord, what does the Lord like? What does everybody like? Everybody like it what? In sport.
Everybody like a winner.
No. Mayweather, you think they used to come, so majority of them come to see Mayweather win? No, they want to see him getting knocked out.
Oh, they want to see.
You understand?
The blood sport.
Yeah, but what do people like? What type of story they like? What type of team they like?
The kind of team.
Yeah, meaning. Okay, Let me see if I can give you this right now. I mean, it'd be worded correctly, but just to give it for time's sake, they like underdogs. They like an underdog story. They love an underdog story. All right. And in the Bible, this part here, he's telling you that what? You the underdog.
Cancer.
They say what? 7 nations, what?
Greater and mightier than thou.
You understand. Right? Read on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt smite them.
Thou shalt smite them. Hugs and kisses. In July 4th. Right? Thanksgiving. No. He's saying what?
Thou shalt smite them. And utterly destroy them.
And what?
And utterly destroy them.
So how come the Lord in the Old Testament, right, telling his people, you know what I mean, this is what you are going to have to do to your enemies? How come the Lord in the Old Testament all of a sudden changed your heart in the New Testament? All of a sudden, he's going to tell you hug and kisses to the Jebusites and all the Amorites and the Canaanites. For what? Read on.
Sir. Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
Thou shalt what?
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
What is a covenant?
And some kind of agreement. Some kind of,
No.
To do something.
Yes. So he's saying that what? You're not going to have any what?
And make no covenant with them.
Make no covenant with them. Now, if the native Indians, right, then stray off the path, then leave from across in the Middle East and travel all the way to America, and then came and tried to make covenants with this man, they would not have tried to do it. You understand? Because the Lord is telling you to do what?
Make no covenant with them.
Make no covenant with them. None whatsoever. You want to know why we're being treated the way we treated in America and throughout this whole entire earth? Is because the Lord doesn't want us making covenants with them. Because every time we try to make a covenant with them, guess what? We end up getting the wrong end of the stick. Right? Read on.
Nor show mercy unto them.
Nor show what?
Mercy unto them.
Nor show mercy unto them. No mercy. You understand? None whatsoever. No mercy. The Lord don't want us showing any mercy unto them. You boo-hooing about this whole war in Palestine. The Lord don't want you boo-hooing. What you crying about? Your people dying across there? Your people fighting? Nah. You save your tears for your people, for your family. You understand? You save your compassion for your people. That's what you should do. That's what we should do. Right? The Lord is He's telling you right here. Come on.
If I may, especially, and I guess it may be in most all Israel, we have not come to realize who our brothers are. We seem, especially in the Bahamas, we believe that everybody is our brother.
Right. Yeah. I mean, until some other nations start taking your jobs, then you have an enemy. Them Haitians come across on the island and start taking up all the jobs. Guess what?
Then they cancer.
Now they are enemies. Not the oppressor, not the man that oppressing you.
Oh no!
But the man who trying to eat and survive just like me and you. No, we gonna turn on him.
Cancer. Cancer.
You understand? And the Lord is telling us to do this towards who? Who's the Lord telling us to do this to?
To the other nations.
Yes, to the other nations. You understand? Now today, am I saying to go get a weapon and go smite? You know what I mean, some heathen? No, I'm not saying that. Today, how do we obey what the Lord is trying to tell us to do here today?
So like I said, if I may.
Come on.
If we need to work with the other nations, we work with them. But when we in our off time, we gel, we hang out, and we build our own people up.
That's it. And now we don't do what? We don't celebrate the Christmas. We don't celebrate the Thanksgiving. We don't celebrate no Independence Day. We don't celebrate nothing. All we celebrate is what the Lord told us to celebrate. You understand? And now that in turn is us doing what? That in turn is going to what? Smite the so-called heathens. You understand? You're gonna hurt them where it hurts. Where does it hurt the most for a heathen?
In their pockets.
That's it. Once you know that, half the fight, you already have half the fight. The other half is me and you not fighting and sinning against the Lord. You understand? But once you understand, not celebrating Thanksgiving, not celebrating Christmas, not celebrating any of these holidays, you know what I mean? We have half the fight in, you know what I mean, in the bag. The other half is me and you dealing with each other, that person in the mirror. You understand? Right?
So like
come on.
If I may. Again, because we don't seem to know who our brothers are, we believe that we are everyone. So when you tell people now, especially with me, telling them not to celebrate these things, they take an offense because they've celebrated all their lives. Their parents celebrated. So when I bring them this truth and say, listen, these celebrations are not ours. They don't even want to hear it.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, what you all say in the Caribbean? I know, young man Bryce and Sister Teach. You'll tell them kids that who don't hear go feel.
That's right. If you can't hear, you can feel.
If you can't hear, you're gonna what? You're gonna feel it.
Feel.
You understand? That's how the Lord operates. You know what I mean? That's why we say this: give everything time. Let's give it time. Some of us, you know what I mean, we want things right now. That's not how the Lord works. That's not how he works. He's very what? He has patience. Remember, what's a year to him?
Like a year is a long time to us, but it's a short time for him.
Yeah. A day to him is what, like 1,000?
Like 1,000 years.
Yes.
Right.
So how long you think it took to create the Garden of Eden, create the earth?
Yes, that's 6,000 years and then a rest.
Yeah, approximately.
Gotcha.
You understand? Around that time. So now with them, now you could see with people coming and saying the earth is 1 million years old, that's garbage, that's trash. You understand? So this is a few thousand years. You know what I mean? Could be, if I estimate, and it could be around 15 or a little more than that. You understand? If you start doing the math, right? With the AD and BC. All right. Now, go to Exodus 15 and 3, right? And now knowing that the man that you serve, he wants you to what? What is he trying to tell you to do here? If you had to summarize what Akashka just read, what does the Lord want you to do here?
So like you want one of them to answer?
Anyone?
Slakia, I came in kind of late when on the topic. What the main topic that we are driving at tonight.
Okay,
I know
I
you're talking
really,
about that.
I really
When I
said
first came,
it.
when I first came out,
Uh-huh. No, I really said it the main topic, but I'm trying for you all to see what the Lord wants you to do. What is the Lord telling? What was the Lord telling the nation of Israel to do right here with what Oscar just read? Read it one more time, Oscar.
That was
Deuteronomy 7:1-2.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7,
Mm-hmm.
starting at verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord thy God shall bring thee into the land whither thou goest to possess it,
Mm-hmm.
and has cast out many nations before thee,
Mm-hmm.
the Hittites, and the Girgashites, and the Amorites, and the
Mm-hmm.
Canaanites, and the Perizzites, and the Hivites, and the
Right.
Jebusites, 7 nations greater and mightier than thou.
Mm-hmm.
Verse number 2.
So what is the Lord trying to tell you to do here? Trying to show you how to do what? You're gonna have to do what? You're gonna have to
live among them, and you're gonna have to fight.
You gotta fight. You understand? You're gonna have to fight. Right? Now, back then, right? We had to do what? Pick up what? Swords and shield.
Kind of.
You understand? Today the fight is different. You understand? You can't go and, pick up a sword and shield right now and just try to fight your way out of captivity. You understand? Who tried to do it?
I think the Maccabees tried to fight.
No, I'm talking about coming in our time, in our time.
In our time?
Yeah, who tried to do it?
I think one of the things is the Haitians tried to do it.
Yeah, and there's plenty stories if you go do some research. There are plenty slave rebellion in Bahamas, I'm sure.
Sir. Yes, we have slave rebellion too.
Yeah, just in any island. People think we just sat there and take that. No, we try to fight back. You understand? But that wasn't the fight. You understand? Now you fighting to get free, but yet and still you're gonna celebrate after a fight with a pork chops in your hand. You understand? With duck. You understand? With geese. You're gonna anger the Lord, and you're gonna teach the Lord. You're gonna be taught a bad lesson that the Lord rewards what? If the Lord would allow your rebellion to stand, what would it show that the Lord allows?
That the Lord allows sin.
Yeah, allows sinners. You understand? When we are going to have to what? Collectively as a nation do what? Stop sinning, stop angering the Lord. No, I could stop sinning, but what about my other brothers and sisters? What happened to them? So because I stopped, it don't work like I don't. It don't work like all 3 of us here, 4 of us stop eating pork, crab, and lobster, and the kingdom of heaven gonna come back. No, we gotta do what? We gonna have to stop doing it and start doing what? Fishing, brothers and sisters. You understand? Bringing family members in. You understand? In the hope that the Lord see it from heaven and say, you know what, Christ, go back. Go back now. Take them angels and go back now and get my people. You understand? Right? Read on.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, and verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
And when the Lord thy God shall deliver them before thee, thou shalt smite them and utterly destroy them.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt make no covenant with them.
None. And that's one thing we learned in here. Like, don't let nobody come and tell you that the so-called oppressor, he is not the devil. He is not the problem. We the problem. Don't let nobody tell you that. Everything that we're going through right now is designed. Everything by him. Everything we're going through right now. You understand? And when I say everything, don't take it personal. I'm talking about as a nation. You understand? As a nation, the reason why we are the bottom in every country he is in, or every country on the earth, is because of what he did. You understand?
Are
they talking about reparations on the island in Bahamas? You ever hear it? You ever hear it? They ain't touch the island as yet, but it's gonna come. It's gonna come. The Caribbean island, Jamaica, I think, not so much Trinidad, but Jamaica. You know what I mean? And I believe Haiti also too, where they say France, today France more than likely owe them at least $2 billion. You understand? From the pillage they did to them in the 1800s, 1900s. You understand? But guess what? We're not going to get none of that.
So that case, if I may, I'm certain that the Bahamas is not going to be even thinking about no reparations.
No,
we worship the oppressor.
Not okay. Not, and it's good that you say it too. And what's your reason why you're not going to think about it? What's your reason why?
One of the things is ignorance, because we didn't even realize we're so far removed from our brothers. We don't even appreciate that we're in hell.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the things I've realized.
Okay.
Slovakia.
Come on. Young man, I think he's sick. All right.
We just can't unify for as a nation. We cannot be unified.
Okay. There's a reason why we can't be we're not coming together. Why are we not coming together? We'll come to that point. Why we're not coming together.
So that is part of the curse from Deuteronomy 28, sir.
Yes. But okay.
And the fact that if you come back to the blood,
I don't want to give you it, but I may have to give you it, right? Just for time's sake. All right. You ever find yourself not having enough time in a day?
cancer every day almost.
You're not farm and you know what I mean, Brother Bryce. You know what I mean? And Sister Teach too, in you know what I mean, in those school. You understand? Like, we are so busy trying to do what?
Trying to make money.
We're trying not just make money.
To work.
Yeah.
Trying to survive.
Trying to survive.
Cancer.
That's all a slave does. A slave just tries to what? Survive. A free man tries to what? What does a free man tries to do? He tries to conquer.
Cancer.
You understand? He always looking to do what? Conquer. But a slave, all that slave trying to do is survive.
Cancer.
All he's trying to do is just make it through the day. You understand? All he trying to do is just make sure he has a happy wife, happy what?
Happy life.
You understand? Trying to make sure them kids happy.
Cancer.
You understand? Right? But that's one of the reasons, because his system is designed to have us busy. So busy that we don't have time to even sit down and try to wonder, why is this happening to me? What is this in the Bible here? I'm reading this, but I'm not quite understanding what is going on here. You understand? We don't have time to do that. You know what I mean? You know it is to try to serve the Lord and your belly is hurting you. You have gas in your belly. You hearing your child crying in the bedroom because you don't have no money to feed her or feed him. You don't have time to sit down and read the Bible. You got to go out there and make things happen. You understand? And he knows it. Right? No, carry me to Exodus 15:3.
Come on. This is the book of Exodus chapter 15 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a what?
The Lord is a man of war.
The Lord is a man of war. They will never teach you these things in the church. They'll teach you about the Lord tender mercy and kindness and hugs and kisses and the whole, the whole work. You'll never, ever think the Lord is like this. You understand? That's why they don't want to read the Old Testament. It's too what? They say the Old Testament is too what?
They say bloody, brutal, harsh.
Yes, it's too bloody and brutal. It's so bloody and brutal that this Netanyahu, right, the prime minister, the president of Israel, right, he made a statement about them going up against Hamas, and he likened Hamas to Amalek in the Bible, right, in which the Lord told the children of Israel to utterly destroy Amalek.
Cancer.
And the newspaper and the reporters, took it as this is a brutal God. You understand? The nigh on to making it look like, the Lord is is genocidal, which he is in the Bible. He flooded the earth.
God.
You understand? He killed animal, woman, man, child, everything when he flooded the earth. The Lord is brutal. You understand? And he is a man of what?
War.
Read on.
The Lord is his name.
The what?
The Lord is his name.
Meaning what?
Yahweh is his name.
No, meaning what? If I say it's like saying this. This man have a name in the street. What am I saying?
You have a reputation.
Yeah. When he say what? Read that last part.
The Lord is his name.
The Lord is his name. Meaning what? Ain't nobody coming up against him.
Concept.
You understand? You want to be a LGBTQ? Guess what? He gonna give you every alphabet in every letter in the alphabet. You understand? When it comes to venereal disease.
Concept.
And you're gonna know it's coming from the Lord, because guess what? Nobody give you AIDS in your tea or in your bread. No, you got AIDS from what? Your lifestyle. You understand? You're gonna know. You understand? You ain't get cancer because it, you just sitting on home. No, he gave you it to remind you he's the Lord. You understand? And that's one thing, brothers and sisters, go how to understand also too. When you come into the truth, don't think everything will just all of a sudden just fall into place and go well. No, it doesn't always happen like that. But guess what? What happens in life? Before the truth, what happened in your life? Did you have bad spells? Did you go through some bad period? Yeah, you went through some bad period. But guess what? You didn't leave Christianity though. Nah, you stuck with it. And you got deeper into it. But all of a sudden you come into the truth and things don't go well for you. Now you're leaving the brotherhood. Now you're leaving the sisterhood. Now the truth is the problem. That's why you ain't getting a job. That's why you ain't getting a wife. That's why happy wife, happy life. You understand? When you can't think like that. The Lord is a man of war. You are going to have to do what? Fight through it. And in life, there's going to be what? There's going to be rain. There's going to be storm. It might be some storm. But guess what? That sun is coming out. The sun going to shine. You just have to what? Bide the time. You understand? Trust the Lord. Trust the Lord put the system in place in the RCPK to help you through them rainy and stormy times. Now, in the sometime, you might need me. But when the rain come, yeah, you might need me. When my rain come, yeah, I might need you to lean on. You understand? And that's where the brotherhood and the sisterhood comes in. So you could get help. So now somebody could hold the umbrella. You know how to hold the umbrella. You understand? Now somebody could hold the umbrella and tell you such and such is the case. Don't worry, sun coming just now. You understand? And that's life. Now with that, you are going to have to what? You gotta fight. You understand? You're going to have to fight. This is not an easy road. What did it say about the road leading to the kingdom of heaven?
It's a narrow road, sir.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get that. Go to Matthew 7 and 13.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 13. Enter ye at the straight gate.
Enter ye what?
Enter ye at the straight gate.
Hey, ain't no way you're coming in here. You can't come through the back door. You had to come through what?
The straight gate.
The straight gate. You had to come in and do what? Start to change your life. You understand? Read on.
For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction.
Now, wide is the gate. Meaning what? So since that gate wide, what's going to happen?
A lot of people could go into that gate. Easy to get in.
It's easy to get in. Meaning what? You know how to change? What the pastor tell you? Come as you are?
And stay as you are.
Yeah, he don't tell you change. He said, come as you are. Let's come. Come in. But you're going to have to change. I know this might not appeal to your lifestyle. You know what I mean? It's going to bring some conflict to your lifestyle. But guess what? Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. Stick with it. And you'll see. And before you know it, you know, it's like driving. You remember the first time you all ever sit down behind a car in the driver's seat? And how scary it was at first. You know what I mean? You press your foot on the X, and then as soon as you hit the brake hard, and the car jerking. And before you know it, after you start driving, then you start doing what? You start being relaxed. Like, I could go on, you know what I mean? I could drive for 2 hours, 3 hours. Before, 5 minutes was like an hour to get to your destination. You understand? And that's life. You know what I mean? Being in the UPK, you're going to come in here, start off small. You know what I mean? Stop eating pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. You understand? And then you start doing what? Then you start taking things, you know what I mean, that's disrupting your life. You start lessening it. So you know, if you go to the club, you go hang out, you might get tempted to do what? Smoke a cigarette, smoke some weed. So you had to start doing what? Pulling back on the hanging out until it's strong enough to know that what? Can't smoke when I go hang. If I had to go hang and I get tempted like that, then I'm not going. And before you know it, your body you're gonna get strong. But it's small steps. You understand? And not because you falter means that now you're going to do what?
Give up.
Yeah, give up. You're gonna have to what? Get up. Don't stay down. Get up and go again. Get up and go again. That's called what? What you're doing when you get up and go again. What you're doing?
Is it perseverance, sir?
On topic today. What you doing?
Yeah.
I think
Fighting.
you're fighting. Yeah, that's your fighting. Yeah. Hell yeah, that's your fighting.
Cancer.
You understand? You fighting. And the Lord gonna see that and look at that and bet your bottom dollar, he gonna strengthen you. You understand? Some of us be praying for a whole ton, things that we think it's that we need. But guess what? The Lord knows what you need. He knows what you need. All right? No. Any more to that?
Cancer.
Go ahead.
And broad is the way that leadeth to destruction,
Mm-hmm.
and many there be which go in thereat.
They're at.
Thereat.
Mhm.
Yes. Can't.
Read on.
Because straight is the gate,
Mm-hmm.
and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life.
You understand? Meaning you're gonna have to have some rules to your life. You know what I mean? When you have a kid, you let a kid do whatever it want. By the time that kid turn 10 years, you're gonna have, you're gonna have a monster in your hand now. You understand? So you set rules for that kid. You understand? Well, the Lord setting rule for me and you, and we have to follow it. And that's us on the narrow path. That's us going down that narrow path. So now if you see me with a cigarette in my hand, you're going to be like, what? Yo, Cap, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Salakia, sir. You ain't supposed to be doing that, sir. You didn't teach us to do that. And guess what? If I have any type of wisdom, I would do what? What would I do? Yeah, I would. And say what? Tawada, brother.
Tawada.
And Salakia. You understand? And never do it again. You understand? Right? No, go to Psalms 24 and 8.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 24 and verse 8.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this King of glory?
Mm-hmm.
The Lord strong and mighty.
The Lord what?
Lord mighty. The Lord strong and mighty.
You know what I mean? We serve a God that is strong and what? Mighty.
Mighty.
Right? He said in Exodus, he wants to fight your enemy. He wants to be an enemy unto your enemy. But for us to be what? For him to be an enemy unto our enemy, we're gonna have to what? Obey him. You know what that's like? That's like you ever had someone, this could be a friend or whoever that you trying to help out, but they're not listening to you. Everything you tell them to do, they do the opposite. No, when harm come their way, what's gonna happen? You try to tell them, yo, you gotta have to stop hanging with this person, you gotta stop doing this. And before you know it, You understand? They're in trouble. What you gonna do? How you gonna feel?
But at that point, so that case, at that point, they didn't listen to you. So you
Uh-huh.
feel bad, but they didn't because they didn't listen. But you say to yourself, but I tell them that was going to happen, and they didn't listen.
Yeah, and it was a good example too. A good example is a woman in a relationship. Now, a man is there for what? What's that man in the house for?
For the leadership role to guide,
Guide.
support,
And but there's something there that he's there for.
protect.
Yeah. Yes, that's what he's there for. Don't forget that. Anything walks through that door, he has to meet it first. You understand? You driving in that vehicle with your woman. If she's intoxicated or whatever, you let her drive. She gets into the accident. You better jump in that front seat and take that wheel.
Answer.
You understand?
Can't.
You are what they call the fall guy. You the protector. You understand? Right? Now, and I'm saying this with that protection, he's going to have to use some wisdom, meaning this. His woman is drunk, then she shouldn't be driving. If she drinks, he should be the one driving, right? Now, somebody comes in that door, he has to put his life on the line for that family. Now, how would a man feel, right, to put his life on the line for some woman who is not listening to him? How is he gonna feel?
Wouldn't feel good, sir.
He'll be what? He might hesitate to do it. You understand? Because now he feels he's in the house with what? Fighting a what?
Fighting a man.
Another man, yeah.
Another man.
Yeah. You understand? When all we have to do is what? Follow what the Lord tell us to do. Everybody have a role to play. Everybody have a role to play. At the end of the day, we're on the same team. You understand? Now, for the Lord to come and fight for me and you and for all of us, we're going to have to do what? We got to do what the Lord said to do. We got to do what the Lord said to do. We could turn the ghetto into the kingdom of heaven.
So, like I said, if I may.
Come on.
We have so many households, and I guess I attribute it to the Christian church, where the women don't even understand their role.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't.
Mm-mm.
So they would make you feel like they as just as much man as you, because you say something, they will answer you word for word.
Yeah, that's it. That's it, and that's why. Do you all have issues on the island? I don't think you all may have the issues on the island where the transgenders are taking over women's sports. You all have that in the Caribbean, right?
Not yet, sir.
Okay. You know what I mean? And then once that does start to happen, then women are going to try to fight back, because now they you know what I mean, they've been taken over in all the sports. You know what I mean? All the arenas. You know what I mean? Now, question. Do you have any question whatsoever before I let you all out? Because Sunday, what I want to do is Sunday I want to go into that story with Job. You ever read Job before? That story with Job? Job is a good story to teach us how to fight and to understand that even though we in the truth, we could be tested. You understand? And tested to the point where you could be on death's door. You understand? But you better stay the course. You understand? Because the Lord, what did the Lord say? If the ones who died for him, they're gonna be the ones to come back what? First. Yeah. You understand? You know what I mean? But we're gonna have to what? As the Bible say, Let me get that before I let you out. Right? Right? Endure until the end.
He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved.
Yes, that's it.
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm. Give me Matthew 24 and 13.
This is the book of Matthew chapter 24 and verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
But he that shall endure unto the end,
Mm-hmm.
the same shall be saved.
Right? That's us. You understand? We are going to have to endure to the end. It ain't no, you know what I mean? Ain't no getting around it. Remember, how does the Lord look at it? Does the Lord look at it as, you know how does the oppressor does it like this? He looks at your experience, your year's experience. Right? You go for a job. Right? What does he look at? Your year experience. How much years experience you have?
Answer.
Well, this job. Yeah, this job that you're doing here. The Lord don't look for what? Years experience. He looking at what?
And your faithfulness, sir.
Now you gotta give me
dedication. How you falling?
Okay. I'm trying to think how to.
Khan?
Huh?
Well, the Lord look at your heart. See, the man look at the outward appearance, but God look at the heart.
Okay. Yeah, but not that. Understand what I'm saying? He's not looking at your year's experience. He's looking at what? Sis, give it a shot. What is the Lord looking at? He in heaven right now looking down. What is he looking at right now? He's looking at what you're doing, not what you did. So I could have been, I could have been prophet so and so. But what am I doing today? What am I doing right now? Do I have a pipe in my mouth? You understand? Do you think I go, if I leave her from class tonight and I go put a pipe in my mouth and get as high as can be, oh boy, enjoy myself. You think the Lord gonna be like, I know he was in it for a few years. I'm gonna give him a pass. Yeah. He'll give my pass, all right. You understand? He looking at what you're doing right now. That's why I say he that what? Endure until the end. Right? The already parable of the first shall be last, and the last shall be what? First. Right? And that's you, what you're doing right now. Not what you did. You understand? This ain't the Christian church. The Christian church, they bank on, well, brother so and so, he was a pillar in the church. This, that, the other. You understand? I think we should vote on this. That ain't the Lord. He don't vote on jack squat. Is what you're doing with your life. Okay. Any questions? As I say, next class we're gonna get into Job. We're gonna run through Job, and we're gonna, we're gonna get the story on what the Lord is trying to show us when it comes to Job. What the Christian church feel to understand when it comes to Job. All right. So, any questions? Otherwise, with that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Akashka.
This is the security announcement. We are the ISUPK started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. New rules for brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. After 6 months period, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in Numbers 18:21 and Malachi 3:8-10. And it means tenth in the Hebrew and is pronounced ma'ashirah. 10% of every penny in which, if any penny, any increase that the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or teacher. The priest fund, free will offering for priests is not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like to give, you give. Upcoming Holy Convocation, I have to get that and get back to you.
I'll tell you right now, right? Right. So this Sunday past, right? We had closed the Feast of Unleavened Bread. Right. No, with that closing, 50 days from then, right? It basically that started the Feast of First Fruits. So 50 days after, which will be June 17th, right? That's going to be we're going to close off the Feast of First Fruits. Okay, so the next high holiday is June 17th. All right, so 50 days from Sunday. All right, this past Sunday. Okay,
okay, and remind Akim and Nathwathiam to check the social media such as isupk.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, for any ISUPK events or material. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, then he must start wearing all black, which includes black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, man, a visual, and my jump, which means to stand. We'll give one courtesy to salute our teacher, Captain Ryatov. Amijim Shabbat, Shabbat, Yahweh B'Hashem, Yahweh Shai Barakatam.
Yahweh B'Hashem, Shai Barakatam.
And you'll ask the sister to stand, Amijim. We turn to the sister, we give the sister a salute. Amijim Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh Shema Alatam B'Hashem Shai.
Yahweh Shema Elatan B'Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Okay. And with that, class dismissed.
All right, shalom.
Shalom. Shalom, everyone.